Hi everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel. Time for some candle empties. It's Thursday night. I've really had trouble remembering what today is for some reason, whether it's Thursday or Friday or what day it is. It's Thursday. It's about 7:15 in the evening. I'm just having some decaf detox tea. Specifically, it's a liver cleanse tea. I only have one more and then this will be empty, but Impala liver cleanse. Herbal infusion, peppermint, dandelion root, chicory root, and orange. I have to confess, this one is not my favorite. I've gone through all of it, but yeah, it's not very, some of them are very tasty. This one is not very tasty, but yeah. But it does the job. I guess it does the job. I mean, I don't know if it's cleansing my liver. It's certainly cleansing me. I mean, you know. Yeah, no senna in it though. Anyway, that's what I'm drinking. Has to be decaf. I've gotten to be an old person now. I never thought it would happen, but now I just can't really take caffeine after like 6 or so, 6 o'clock in the evening, whether it's in tea or coffee or soda, diet soda, whatever. Yeah, I can't do it. It'll keep me awake. It's been threatening to rain all day. It has not rained. But it's been cloudy. We've had here in Honolulu some very rainy weather. We've had some blustery windstorms come through, quite windy. And there was supposed to be a windstorm coming through today, but it never happened and it never actually rained. It's just sprinkling now, but it has been threatening looking all day long. And I have just put some wax in the melters, both melters, to settle down for the evening. I have I'm melting rainbow eucalyptus. This was, as you can see, a sale candle I got from Target for $5. I made melts out of it because I do melts. This is such a nice one. It's definitely eucalyptus, definitely a rainwater-like scent, and there's a very pronounced lemon-like scent, sort of grass-like. I'm gonna say lemongrass. Be what I would say. Lemongrass, eucalyptus, and water. Rain. Very nice. Can't really smell it yet because I just put them on, but I think this is the first time I'm melting this one actually too. So let's look at my empties. I know it's the middle of the month, so these are just my empties from like the past 6 weeks or so, kind of a random pull date. They're still in my bag. Sorry to make crumply noises, but can't be avoided. I'm just gonna kind of go through this like randomly, okay? Okay, this one, this is an empty plastic bag because this actually preceded my not being able to burn candles in the apartment. This was a Bath & Body Works candle that I dropped and broke the glass on like last year or sometime, and I just chunked it up, put it in the bag with the label here, and I just used all of it, the rest of it this month. Cherry Black Seltzer, and it's a nice, I can't really smell it in this bag anymore, but it was just sort of it was a nice black cherry fizzy scent. For me, it wasn't very strong though. It's usually as strong as the Bath & Body Works candle is. It wasn't too much of a throw, like maybe a 5 or a 4. It was kind of there, but not very. For me, also, I don't know, maybe just because it was in a plastic bag. I haven't gotten those, whatever kind of bags, polystyrene or whatever you're supposed to do. I haven't gotten any of those yet, so I'm just using plastic bags, and maybe I'm losing some of the scent that way. I don't know. I did go through, or finished up, a little tea lights in Fireside from Nicole somebody, I can't read it. Yeah. $2.99 from Ross. I mean, these were kind of a smoky fireside-like scent, but I couldn't really smell them. I am occasionally, you know, I guess contrary to my lease, I am burning tea lights once in a while in a little containers. I have several different little, you know, ceramic kind of containers that have different patterns and different glass on them, and they're really pretty. And salt, like salt lamp sort of little containers for tea lights, and I do burn in them occasionally from time to time if I'm doing, you know, whatever, like praying over them and sending prayers out for different people and whatever. I do like to use an actual candle, and those I feel pretty safe. You know, I feel okay using in a little container, so you're watching it, so I do that. So I did go through that. I have several soaps down in here. I used up a little sample. A friend sent me a long time ago also lavender linen and sweater weather together. Nice. And it is, those are Bath and Body Works scents, right? Well, not lavender linen, I guess, but sweater weather. And it's a combination of those two scents. It was very nice. It was just a small sample, and yeah, it was good for a night. I used up a jar of this. I had used up some of it, and over the past, of course, since the last Empties video, I have finished up this. I get these at Ross. I kind of like them, $4.99. I mean, I have several different varieties I've had and still have. Cotton Air, this one is. They come from, what's the name of the company? Northern Lights. They're just little cubes, so I use like 4 or 5, you know, when I'm doing it. Clean Air is just obviously a clean laundry scent. Laundry out of the dryer or out of the air or whatever, with the fabric softener on it. It's quite strong, really heavy when you're smelling it in the jar. Not as heavy upon melting it, but still, this was quite strong. I would say this was like an 8. In fact, I couldn't keep this. This is one of those ones that I had to like stop it after a couple of hours, because I'm like, okay, that's just pretty intense, and that's enough of it. So, you know, it lasted several days, I would say, or several evenings of melting it. I suppose partially because I didn't melt it the entire night. I would turn it off after a couple hours and put something else on, because this was just super intense. But it definitely works for sure. I did go through a little, I think I melted this when I melted my linen lavender sweater weather, also with a lemon lavender Yankee Candle Tart. This was okay. I could smell it, not super strong, 5, you know, but it was just a nice lemon and lavender scent. More on the herbaceous lavender than the sweet lavender. I've never had a candle in it. That would be nice, I think. Now, I did also finish up something I've been working on for quite some time, and I finished it up this past month, which is a Yankee Candle Sage. I burnt part of it, and then when my new lease came in October and I couldn't burn candles anymore, I made melts out of it. So I used up the rest of the melts, but this was originally from Ross, $9.99. Sage, very nice sage scent. I will say I also kind of broke with tradition in my own family in that I ended up melting these on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Traditionally, in my family, we always have a bayberry candle going. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I don't exactly know where that comes from, but for good luck, from before my grandparents' time, they've been doing that. And I usually do it too, but I couldn't actually find any bayberry candles around this year. Interesting, like in the Ross or any of the places that I normally go, I usually come across a bayberry candle or two. I didn't come across anything, any melts, candles, nothing that were bayberry. So I didn't have any bayberry on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And it was New Year's Eve before I realized it. I'm like, oh, So we had to make do with sage. So I'm sure that the New Year's gods, whoever, whatever, were okay with that, because, you know, so far so good. Seems to be okay. I guess they were appeased. Oh, I do like it. It's very herbaceous. It's sage. It is slightly on the sweet side, so it's not super pungent, acidic, kind of like sage. It's a little bit sweet, and I like it. I don't know what the other notes in it are. It doesn't say, but something sort of floral, really, I'm gonna say in there too, but very, a very like undernote, low note, whatever. What do you call that? Not a profound amount of floral, a little something in there.
Aloha. It may be cold where you are. I hear it might even be snowing in some of the places where you are right now. Oh, you poor babies. But here in Hawaii, it's always summertime. So if you want to warm up, all you have to do is tune in to the online radio station, playing the very best in vintage Hawaiian, beautiful, easy listening records. It's called Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio, and Mr. Kaiwaza has procured thousands, literally thousands, of gorgeous Hawaiian records from the past for you to enjoy those lovely sounds of the steel guitars, the marimbas, the ukuleles. It just makes you want to dance and dance all day long, swing and sway to the beautiful sounds. Won't you meet me there and warm up under the tropical sun? That's Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio on live365.com. All you have to do is click on the link and it will take you right there. Just click on the link in the description box below. Aloha, we'll see you there.
Now I have some actual melts that I have gone through. Yankee Candle, Christmas Morning Punch. This one, again, I've had several that were Yankee Candle Christmas-oriented ones that I picked up this year at Walmart during some clearance sales, and some of them are very hard to peg for me, and this was one of them. Like, it's definitely a sweet cranberry, but I don't know what else is there. There's some other things. There might be like a bit of a lemony note. I'm not really getting any pine. Just sort of cranberry, lemony, a little bit fizzy, maybe. It's a nice one. I enjoyed it. It was about a 7. Yeah. I think I have more of these for next year. Yankee Candle, Christmas Cookie. It's pretty straightforward. Well, actually, you know what? It's not 100% straightforward. It's quite strong. This one, very strong. I'm going to say an 8, a 9. Like, it permeated the apartment. Yeah, because I think the picture here is looks more like a sugar cookie, but that's not the scent to me. This is very, this is buttery. This is very, it is a white cookie, but it's definitely not chocolate or candied fruits or anything like that. It's definitely a white cookie, but it's much more like a buttery white cookie. I'm gonna say my grandmother, I don't know if you're familiar with these, used to make these at Christmas time all the time. They're a Swedish thing. I don't know. She's Scottish. I don't know how she got into it, but she always made spritz cookies. You make them like little S shapes, or you can do other shapes if you want. But that's what these smell like, because they're like a very buttery white. You know, almost, it's not as thick as shortbread, but just a buttery white cookie. You could probably buy something similar in those cans they always have at Christmas time of cookies from Denmark or wherever they're from. I never eat, I mean, I'm diabetic now, so I just don't eat that stuff, but I would love to, but I don't know. I'm assuming you can probably buy them in those tins. I'm sure they won't be as good as the ones grandmother made, but you know, we all have to make do at times. This one, I've talked about this one before, lemon and pumpkin shortbread. I had another one of these, which I finished up. This is such a star. This to me is an absolute star. A scent I was unfamiliar with, had never had before this time around when I got them on sale. So fabulous, so amazing to me, so delicious. Love it so much. Strong as all get out. Again, like a 9. Permeates the apartment. And it is very definitely lemon. You get the lemon element right up front. Lemon bakery, like a lemon cookie, lemon shortbread, lemon bakery with pumpkin, with some of that pumpkin spice there floating around in the background. Magnificent. I don't know if I have any more of this or not. I hope so, because I would look forward to burning it next year, or in the fall, whatever, of this year. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Loved this one. Lemon and pumpkin shortbread value pack. Better Homes and Gardens. Yeah, Better Homes and Gardens. I should say what brand they are. Finally on the wax, we have, I just finished this one up. I just got this recently. From Sweet Sensational, Sparkle Time to Shine. This was sort of an orange-ish, or I don't know, orange-esque color. Wow, I mean, opening it up, it's still like, woo, super. This was the strongest of the month. This, for me, this was like a 10 as far as strength goes. I mean, this was the strong. I couldn't believe out of these little wax cubes I was getting this much scent. Super strong, super delish, so delish. I would never get it from the name Sparkle Time to Shine or this, but it's an orange. It's a very strong orange, and it's like an orange Fruit Loop kind of scent. Very sweet. It could even be like somewhere between an orange Fruit Loop and a literal candied orange. It's strong. It's killer. Lasted for days. I mean, this definitely lasted very strong for 2 nights, and on a 3rd night went a little bit too. Not as strong on the 3rd night, but first 2 nights, man, this blew me out of the apartment. Amazing. I don't know if I have any more of this or not. I've been to Walmart since I got this, or since I melted this to see if they had any more, and the bargain wax is gone, so no more. This was fabulous stuff. Okay, that's it for my wax. Now I just have a few other Bath and Body Works empties, because I know we like to look at Bath and Body Works empties. I just finished up a stress relief hand sanitizer, aromatherapy, eucalyptus spearmint. So good, this stuff. I just love all of their, it doesn't even matter what kind. I mean, if you're gonna go in and get me a bunch of hand sanitizer, it doesn't even matter which kind, because I love them all. Just get any of them. I finished up a small, I'm trying to go through, I have several small little containers, travel size of things, and I'm trying to go through all of them. I don't want them to go bad, and I haven't been anywhere. Well, I've been to the mainland and stuff, but I haven't been like on any cruises or anything since COVID. I have been on trips several times. I shouldn't really say that. But anyway, I need to go through this stuff rather than keeping these little mini-sized things up forever. This was Bath & Body Snowflakes Cashmere Body Lotion. And this was a really pleasant scent, but kind of a, yeah, hard to describe. I mean, just sort of a sweet baby powder-ish kind of scent. Yeah, sweet baby powder, I would say. Not edible, not something that you would eat. Cashmere, yeah, I guess it has that sort of cashmere-ish, amberish, warm element to it. And then a few hand soaps. Used up not a Perfect Pumpkin. Love the packaging. I actually took this one to my job. I mean, at the coffee shop. They have hand sanitizer. I don't know why, or you know, hand soap. I don't know why. Sometimes I just, when I get them on sale and they're like $2.95, I'm like, let me just take one to work because we love it. People love to use it. And it smells so good. And we went through a Perfect Pumpkin over Halloween and Thanksgiving. And, you know, I think we know this scent. It's a pumpkin. And some freshness. Fresh, to me, sort of a fresh rain scenty going along with that kind of a thing. I finished up here at home an Almond Blossom hand soap. Very pleasant, slightly boring, I guess, but pleasant. Because it's just an almond orgeat, whatever scent. And sweet, sugary, a little sugary, sweet almond. Flowery, is it? I mean, it's almond blossom, but I've never smelled the flowers of an almond tree. I don't know. But it smells like almond nuts. Maybe almond nuts that are dipped in a very sweet milk. Maybe, something like that. A white chocolate, maybe. Jordan almonds. Maybe that's it. God, I love Jordan. I can't eat them anymore, but I love Jordan almonds with the white coating. That is kind of what this smells like. Those are a great weakness. And finally, I also went through Maui Mango Mai Tai from Bath & Body Works. I live in Hawaii. We can always do tropicals any time of year, right? Delicious, scrumptious mango alcoholic beverage. We want it. We want it all over our hands. We could bathe in it. I might have some shower gel somewhere in it. I have a lot of that stuff in storage or backups. Anyway, that's it. That's all my candle empties and my Bath & Body Works empties. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. Don't forget to check out my radio station if you feel like doing that. I actually have 3 radio stations. I don't make any money off of them. They're just for fun. They're hobbies. In fact, I spend money on them and time, a lot of time, but it's a hobby and I enjoy it. So you can check those out if you want to. And what else am I going to say? Take care. Yeah. Oh, and leave any comments if you've had any of these products or scents or whatever. Let me know what your experience has been with them. And I will talk to you in the next video. I think the next video is going to be a Hawaiian record update, which I haven't done in a very long time, but I do think I have enough new Hawaiian records to make a video, because I've already collected all the Hawaiian records in the world. And you think I'm joking, but I'm almost not. So it's hard to get ones I don't have now, but I think I've gotten enough in the past, whatever, since I've done the last one, 6 months or something, to do one. So we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everyone, and drink your detox tea, and or whatever you do. You you just keep on doing what you do.